going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast, and this is week number 12.
Yeah, no.
I think so. Week
Yeah.
number 12 in the NFL. Um, we only, let's see, I think we only lost 3 games last week. We did pretty well. Um,
There's an I told you game in there. I did tell
Seattle.
Patrick we should have picked the Bills.
Oh,
And he decided to only go with the hot team, which I mean that's what we were doing for the past few weeks, but at some point you gotta
well, at this point, I didn't think we were going to get still an undefeated team at this point of the season. So.
hey, if anyone was gonna beat them, it was gonna be the Bills.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a close game. It's not like they blew them out. The Bills did look very good, and Josh Allen got it done last, on his 20-yard run or whatever to put them up by a touchdown.
Yeah,
But
I don't know who the announcer was, but saying that was the play of the year. So shout out to that guy.
was it Romo?
I don't know who it was, but it's like, and with the play of the year. Like, okay, buddy.
I
All right. We're
think.
watching different football.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a great
Papa.
play, but
It
play of the
wasn't.
year,
Yeah.
a little stretch, a little bit of stretch.
Yeah. Um. First place is at 1098. And we are at 1008. Another week. Look at this. 3 weeks. Back to back. Over 100. We have to be moving up. There's no way we are losing ground. Um,
A little hot streak.
the guy in first. Okay, look at that streak. 133, 108, 101, 118. I mean, we're kind of on the same wavelength, but we didn't get 118 or 113. So
No.
that's the difference right there for us. And yeah, so this is week 12. We only have to make 13 picks this week, so it could be our week. This is where we win it.
Nope. Let's do it.
First game, we got the Steelers at the Browns. Steelers coming off a great win versus the Ravens. Lamar's 1-4 against the Steelers in his career.
Hey, I love Jameis Winston, but Steelers are gonna. It has to
Yeah.
be the Steelers. But also, I can kind of see it here. Somehow, the Browns are the one team to take the Steelers, like give them a
Yeah.
scare at the end. It's just like it's one of those games in the NFL season where it's like it's gonna be an upset, right? But uh, how do we pick against the Steelers? We can't.
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 You can't. Shout out to Chris Boswell. 24 points. Noah and I in a close one last week in fantasy football. I beat him by 1 point. His Texans defense, a defender had an interception and it got broken up. I would have won him the game.
Yeah,
I
who would
thought I
have thought it
was,
would have came down to a kicker and a defense?
yeah,
Literally.
yeah, yeah. It was crazy. I thought I easily won it, but it was the Dallas Cowboys. So, next we got the Chiefs at the Panthers.
Bounce back win for the Chiefs.
Bounce back win, I would say. It's not like the Chiefs played awful last week, I don't think,
I
They
mean,
were
Mahomes has looked how he has all year. I mean, that was bound to for
bound
them
to
to lose at
happen.
some point. Yeah, he hasn't looked amazing at all.
Yeah.
Has not looked Mahomey, as they would say.
Haha. Uh-huh.
Oh, I mean, that's just what they say, right? Mahomey.
Yes. Me and my homies. Next, we got the Vikings at the Bears. Man, Bears. It was so good.
Yeah, it's a coaching thing. I will say I'm pretty sure it's a coaching thing. But the Bears look pretty good. The Vikings have looked offense at least has not looked as good the past few weeks. I think we still have to go Vikings, but I can see the Bears winning this one also. Like,
Vikings defense has been good. May
That's
cause
the
some
only reason why
cause
I
some
want to pick the
issue.
Vikings because like the Vikings defense versus a rookie quarterback, it's like he's bound to be confused, right?
Yeah, supposedly the Bears are simplifying the offense for Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams looked good. He had like almost 100 yards rushing and over 20 yards passing, I think. So
Yeah. Next, we got the Titans at the Texans.
Texans
Texans
got
coming off a good win against
their
Dallas.
mojo.
Joe Mixon looking like the man.
Yeah, he's him and Derrick Henry have to be running backs of the year, I think. Chuba Hubbard definitely up there, but um,
There's no way.
gotta go
No,
Texans. Yeah,
no.
I don't think Will Levis
Texans.
will will win this game.
Shout out to Will Levis. He's back.
He had two good throws. Yeah.
Next, we got one of the probably the best team in the NFL right now. We got the Lions 9-1 at the Colts 5-6. Anthony Richardson got it done. Great performance last week, but I don't think he can replicate it 2 times in a row against a very good Lions team.
No, I mean that's just been the Jets' season all year, just like in a nutshell, you know. So Colts had to win that game, but
Yeah.
yeah, Lions are a different animal.
Is there any way the Patriots and Drake May surprise the Dolphins? The Dolphins haven't really been playing, up to par lately. It's looking a little
Yeah,
shaky on the offensive side.
Drake Mays looked uh not bad. You know, he still has other rookie mistakes, but he definitely looks pretty good over there for the Patriots. But I don't know, dude, can the Patriots defense hold
Hold. Yeah.
the wide receivers? Which they're one of their strengths is their corners. You know, they have Gonzalez
Yeah.
out there who can lock down either side, whoever they want to put them on. I think we have to go Dolphins though. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's hard. If it was Patriots versus the Giants, I would pick the Patriots, but.
Yeah,
Next, we got the Buccaneers versus the Tommy DeVito Giants. Tommy DeVito.
I kind of want to go with the Giants.
No.
I feel like Tommy DeVito's the guy. He showed last year. You know, he's resilient.
You
He
know,
has some good wins last year. I think he had two solid wins, two good
and then it just went
performances.
downhill. Just
Yeah, but I mean, small sample size. Who knows? Maybe he'll replicate it. But yeah, Buccaneers all the way. Should be fun. Let's see if Tommy DeVito has something.
maybe he still has that little spark.
Yeah, well, his Linsanity run got a DeVito run.
Next, we got the Cowboys at the Commanders. Commanders, still trying to find it a little bit after making that great run, right? They started 7-2, lost the last two.
I think Commanders definitely hit their peak. They we saw how good they could be, but
Yeah,
I don't think they'll be at that level anymore for the rest of the year, but I think they are still better than the Cowboys.
the Cowboys are hopeless. I don't know
It,
why they're not
it
starting Trey Lance, low key.
it's tough to, yeah, just see what you have in Trey Lance.
Yeah,
Like you already know what you have in Cooper Rush, right?
and then it's not it. It's not the move. Next we got the Broncos at the Raiders. Broncos, wow, making a charge here. Probably gonna make the playoffs at this
Yeah, Bo
rate.
Nix.
Oh, next rookie of the year, maybe.
I'm surprised a lot of people weren't as high on Bo Nix coming out of college because he was pretty good.
Yeah,
Like a good
accuracy.
passer.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had a good completion rate. I don't think he's gonna be a star or anything, but you put him on the right team, he looks good.
yeah. Sean Payton, good coach.
Yeah, Brock Purdy style.
Yeah. Speaking of Brock Purdy, the Niners are in a downward spiral, and thank God the Warriors are good this year. When the
They're
Niners are
good so
bad,
far. It's a long season, all right. Let's don't get your hopes up here too. You know,
that's fine.
let's level expectations.
Okay, so it's fine.
That's just me for all my teams. You know, that's how I have to be every year because you never know.
Well, people thought the Warriors were gonna be bad again. Like too many pieces.
Hey,
Clay
there's a
leaving.
reason for that. There's a reason for that. Who knows? Maybe they're having a Commanders run in the beginning and they're just gonna go downhill.
Okay, fine.
You never know. You
They'll
never
still
know.
make the play-in.
Okay, we'll see when it's playing time.
Hopefully.
There you go.
I have no faith in the Niners anymore. That's a tough. Noah did call it. He wanted to go with Seattle. I didn't think it was a good idea, but I went with it and they won. We're the only team or people
Only yeah, the group.
to pick the Seattle Seahawks against the Niners. Everyone else had a red check and we were the only one. I'm
Green
surprised I
check.
didn't get texts from people saying because they all know I'm
What do
Niners
you
fans.
know?
Yeah, like
Uh,
but
this is it's a tough one. Like Jordan Love, I don't think has looked that great this year. Also, 49ers have a solid defense,
they
but
they gave up another lead in the fourth, which
is it
is
better than Geno Smith? Are the
I
Packers
think
better than Geno
I
Smith and
think
the
Packers are
Seahawks?
better than Geno Smith and the Seahawks.
I think
They
I
could be
think Packers
even,
definitely have a better defense than the
like
Seahawks.
this is like Packers and then this is like Seattle. Like the
All right. I want to go 49ers, but we can go Packers.
I don't root
I think
against my team that much.
I
So
think let's go Packers.
at home,
Safe pick.
Lambeau.
Yeah.
Next, we got a great matchup here. We got the Cardinals at the Seahawks. Two of the top
This one
teams.
should be a shootout, I think. It's going to be a high scoring game. Two great offenses. Tough.
Seahawks coming off a high. I think I gotta go Seattle. I
Cardinals
don't
coming
know.
off a bye. Like the Seahawks have the energy going into this game,
Yeah,
it takes a lot to win a game like that at the end of like at the very last second. Cardinals coming off a bye.
Kyler Murray looks good.
Let's go with Seahawks. Like I know football's a little different. Like in other sports, you go with a hot team, but let's go with Seahawks.
Next, the Rams are keeping it in strong, keeping it strong. 5-5. They're only one game back of the Cardinals. Got the Eagles on the road against the Rams. Good Monday night game here.
Maybe go Eagles. I think the
Yeah,
Eagles have one thing the Rams don't, and that's Saquon Barkley.
yeah.
Saquon
He could
Barkley
be.
has just
He's having one of the best years.
he's been a
MVP,
menace.
maybe.
Yep.
He's up there with Derrick Henry.
Oh
And
yeah.
Monday Night Football, we get the battle of the Harbaugh brothers. Jim and John going at it again. Rematch of the Super Bowl.
Ravens just struggled against a good defense. Chargers have a good defense.
Is this like a Ravens comeback game, do you think? Like,
I don't know
prove the
because
haters wrong, but I don't know. Against the Chargers,
like if the Chargers have been throwing it a lot lately, and Herbert's looked really good, and the Ravens have one of the worst secondaries in football. So
yeah,
I think Herbert can win this game for the Chargers as long as their defense is good because they did kind of blow it at the end against the Bengals
yeah.
last week.
It was like 24-6 or something, and they
Yeah,
came
and they gave
back.
up. Yeah, yeah, but also I think Bengals have better weapons than the Ravens, other than the Ravens have Derrick Henry and Lamar. Bengals have Chase, Higgins,
I would say
Brown.
I'm the least confident in this game out of all the ones that we just chose.
I think we go Chargers again. We've seen the Ravens lose to good teams. We've seen the Ravens lose to bad teams.
Sometimes good, sometimes shit.
I want to ride with the Chargers
Well,
at
let's ride
home.
with the Chargers. Go Ducks.
Let's go. I
Oh,
think Herbert throws four touchdowns. He's also on my fantasy
jeez.
team, so
Yeah, great.
starting him this week.
Shout out to Fubo. Okay. We'll stick with the Steelers. Thursday night football against the Browns. Chiefs, I'm okay at 15.
I think we put the Lions under the Chiefs.
Yeah. Texans, maybe. Buccaneers. Broncos.
I think we put Broncos and Commanders up there.
I feel like the Texans, Vikings are here. Or move them. Move Broncos up.
I think we just move the Bears down. Leave the Texans there. You can put the. I think that those three don't matter there. They all have the same.
Texans,
Like
Broncos,
Texans, Broncos,
Commanders.
Commanders. They're all pretty good, unless you want to move one of them above the Texans.
No.
Pretty confident in those.
Yeah. Dolphins. Yeah. Buccaneers, Packers, Seahawks, Eagles.
Move the Eagles up.
I
Or are
don't
you
know.
questioning the Rams?
I'm kind of questioning the Rams. Stafford could just go off.
Just pop off.
He's been playing well too lately.
Yeah, yes.
Wait, he had 4 touchdowns, I think, last week. Beat the Patriots. Game-winning drive.
One with the Bucks and the rejuvenized Giants with Tommy DeVito leading them.
Tommy DeVito. Yeah, honestly.
It's good.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I mean, we're only making 13 picks this week, it's like
yeah. Well,
it's
they
kind
did
of
us a
hard.
favor. All these last ones are the toughest games.
Yeah. Yeah, these last 3 games are going to be good games, I think. Maybe last 4. Packers Niners, that's always a
Yeah.
interesting matchup. So,
Well, I think we're good
uh,
on Thursday. Hopefully, there's no upset.
yeah,
I just have this weird
Steelers.
feeling that there might be an upset. Like Jameis Winston throws 5 TDs, but
Yeah.
because he's just a weird guy like that
Yeah.
against
Five
the best
touchdowns, five
defense,
interceptions.
one of the best defenses in the league. He just goes 405 TDs.
Hopefully not, because we need those 16 points, hell yeah, especially this week. So,
Yeah.
Steelers, Chiefs, Lions, top 3 there. Texans, Broncos, Commanders, Dolphins, Vikings, Buccaneers, Packers, Seahawks, Eagles, Chargers. That is week number 12 in the NFL. Feel good about this week. Next week we got Thanksgiving games. I think it's Dallas Giants, of course. Thanksgiving. Horrible. Tommy DeVito versus Cooper Rush. Wow. What a great
Yeah.
matchup.
Well, Bears Lions are playing. That'll probably be a blowout. Lions are gonna win by 50. Like every game, they've scored 50 or
Who's the
45
night game?
points.
Do we know?
I don't remember. I know it's those two games, and then I don't know who the last one is.
I'll try. NFL Week 13.
Is the Dolphins and the
Dolphins,
Packers.
Packers. Ugh.
What
God,
a
those are.
game! What a week! Huh?
Oh my God, those are
And then
horrible.
And then
Those are.
Friday's Raiders Chiefs.
Dude.
So yeah, those or
Hopefully.
just have a nice dinner. Don't even watch the games.
Yeah.
Talk with your family, or
Yeah.
if you're not hanging out with family, friends, if not friends, and just have a nice dinner and watch a show. Watch something else. You don't need to watch football.
We got a great, I know it's not NFL, but we got a great college football game. Indiana at Ohio State. That's
That'll
what I
pretty
like
much
to see.
decide who wins,
Yeah.
uh, or who I guess. Actually, I wouldn't decide who. Did Ohio State lose twice or just once? Oh, that
Just
would be their second loss if they
if they
lose
lose
to
to
Indiana.
Indiana.
But if they
Yeah.
win, then that's even a bigger thing because then it's what Oregon at the top and then
Indiana.
Indiana, Ohio State
It would be yeah, Indiana. I think Ohio State I think would get in. I
because they
think.
have the tiebreak or because they have
Yeah.
to win against Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good conference there. It's gonna be
You
fun to
also got
see who comes out of there.
undefeated Army versus Notre Dame.
Army still chugging along. Navy did ruin it. They did lose to Notre Dame, so they ruined the chance of a debate between Navy and Army fighting at the top to get into the playoffs. But
Yeah,
look, it's fine.
yeah,
Way to go, Navy. Just ruining everything.
yeah. And maybe this week we talk about the college football playoff. There's some
It's coming up.
maybe every other week we talk about it.
It's coming up.
I
It's
could talk
like
about it
what,
every
three
week. I
weeks?
think it's so fascinating.
It's like 3 weeks
How
until it's set, right?
Yes, I believe so.
And I don't know
I don't know
how the
how.
games are gonna work, like what weeks they are and stuff. But
I think they just get jumped right into it, like after the
yeah,
Army Navy game, or maybe I think the Army Navy game's a standalone game. I think
yeah,
usually it is,
because they
but
play it every year. Yeah, so
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I'll put in the episode for Friday, and I guess we'll see everyone in that episode.
see ya.
So.